Hello and welcome back everyone, this is LEEIF back at you with another Fortnite tutorial update video. In today's video, we will be covering the Valley Amplifier update. Once again, this is a quick series or successions of update videos because I want to really tell you guys what builds we have amended, how we have saved all of our building tiles before we move into our final amplifier, the Lava Amplifier, as we can show you guys very quickly a little tiny sneak peek preview. It is right there. Okay, but today's video is not going to be in this particular video it's not going to be about the Lava Amplifier. It's actually going to be our update on our Valley Amplifier C. Alright, so without further ado guys, let's get right into it. Okay, so very quickly, we have shown you guys a little overview of what's going on. You will notice that in terms of what we have going on, we have cut down and trimmed down quite a fair bit of stuff. Okay, Amplifier C towards the back over here, we've cut away all of the excess building pieces over there. So we kind of have like a half open cake, if you will, okay, for this particular build over here. The major change that I want to update you guys about right now is that we have in fact removed this entire funnel system on this right side over here and channeling them all into one single funnel. You might be wondering, Allura, why the sudden change of heart? Well, we have basically found a way to consistently not have any of these areas getting hit by things like your blasters, things like your flingers, or even your lobbers. Okay, so it's a very specific build. Well, it's perhaps not as optimized as possible, but it works for now, and that's what we're going to share with you guys today. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to use this particular portion as reference. These are the stairs. All right, right next to the stairs over here, we do have two of these metal walls. Two metal walls to begin. Alright, behind these two metal walls, we now have two of these upturned slant pieces. Two upturned slant pieces right here. And in front of that, we have two more of these metal walls. 1, 2. Okay, now beside this over here, we do have another block off right here. Let me open up all these tiles over here for you guys to see what we have going on over here. Alright, so beside these two metal walls over here, we do in fact have another metal wall over there, another box over there. It's basically a box with a ceiling on top. Okay, a full-on box without any of the ramps over here. You might be wondering why suddenly cutting the ramps, Allura? Well, in terms of how I was being explained to some of the people who was helping us with the research of this particular build over here, the ramps apparently also encourage the husk to think that there is a way for them to crawl up and attack the player, and as a result, we have cut some of these ramps further to the front side over here. Okay, so a box over here, another box over here, but this part we don't actually have another wall over here, so we have a wall here, ceiling here, wall here. Okay, so we've covered these two tiles right here. I've also gone ahead and filled out the rest of this area here with some tier 3 metal walls. Okay, tier 3 metal floors rather. Alright, gonna ahead and put all these here. This one over here may not even be necessary, but I'm putting this here because as I'm traveling around, I tend to fall into holes quite often. So I felt like, you know, it might be a little bit safer for me, you know, to actually have some of these tiles over here just so that I don't fall in. Alright, so anyway, we have that part covered. Let's move on to the next particular portion over here. So once again, we have our base marker over here. This base marker has not shifted in position at all, so it remains exactly the same. Okay, so right next to this part over here, we do have the box off. We do have the box off happening right here. Okay, so empty box rectangle right here. Once again, we do have another area here. This was already being opened up, I think, earlier. So we have two little pyramid pieces placed inside here, and beneath these two pyramid pieces, we do actually in fact have nothing underneath it. You don't actually need anything underneath that part. This one over here, we do actually have a floor piece underneath this one. So that one we don't have, but this one over here we do. Okay, so do take note of how we have built that. Alright, so if we count from there, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5 of these blocks here. Okay, closing all of that off. Moving on to the next tile. So from here, we do have another block off. All right, we do have another block off happening from this particular, what do you call that? Base marker here. Another rectangle over here. Moving on. Another box off over here happening. And over here, we do have another block off. Okay, so all of this blocking off over here up until this point where we have another wall and we have this little mound over here. You might be wondering, what exactly is this for? Well, it's kind of like a little backup system where if the husk try to punch through here, you know, this entire area here is basically to prevent lobbers from thinking that there's a way for them to actually fire. And as a result, we've just gone ahead and placed this, and it's actually pretty safe. Okay, so we're gone ahead and done this. Some of you might be wondering, you know, Allura, you could just slap down two of these metal pieces over here. I don't know why, but I've tried many variations. But sometimes, you know, with some of the other builds that we've been using, they have still continued to punch, and it pisses me off very badly. So I just decided to go ahead and use this particular build. It might cost me a tile or two more, but it's actually pretty worth, in my opinion, if they don't come through here. Okay, so over here we do have the area that I was marking earlier. We have another pyramid piece over here. Earlier on, we had the 2 pyramid pieces over here. So this is a 3rd pyramid piece that we have going on behind over here. Okay, a 3rd pyramid piece over here, as well as another floor piece right there. All right, floor piece over here as well. And to put all of this into reference, this area right here is in fact the stair. This area is basically where the spawn comes in from. You have the spawn coming in from here, and we do in fact block off this entire side over here. 2 floors, 1 wall launcher, 1 wall over here, and that's forming part of this entire block off over here that helps us to deal with the lobbers or flingers or laser boys that do attempt to come through here. Okay, so we do have another block off over here, 1 wall. Another floor, 2 floor pieces over here, ceilings if you will. Another ceiling over here as well. Ceiling over here. Ceiling here, ceiling here. Alright, and you just have all these ceilings right across over there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And basically after this point, it's basically going to be part of the lava amplifier build already. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and close all these pieces off. And let's take a look and see now. Alright, so how many tiles are we extending this out now? I just want to give you guys a bit of an idea. So 1 tile, 2 tiles, 3 tiles, 4 tiles. From where we have this base piece over here, you want to extend it 4 tiles out. Okay, 4 tiles out over there. And if you count 4 tiles out over here, next point of reference, 1, 2, 3. 3 tiles across over here. And then from here, you start working your way diagonally. So 1 tile, 2 tiles, and then you guys go ahead and cut across over here. Another 1, 2, 3, and then you cut diagonally across over here to where the lava amplifier is. Okay, so that's going to be the block off for this part over here. I hope I have spent enough time to have you guys take note of all of your points of reference. Okay, so before I go ahead and touch up on the rest of the funnel system as well and updating that, let me go ahead and show you guys over here. We have basically cut all of these floor launchers over here. We cut all the floor launchers over here. There's no tiles going on over here. However, we still have preserved our particular portion right here. The 3 wall launchers we have put over here with the rotating system that we have going on here. Okay, so we have 3 tiles up, 3 tiles diagonal walls going on over here, connecting all the way to this particular base wall right there. Okay, in terms of the floor launchers, what do we have going on? We have our floor launcher number 1, floor launcher number 2, floor launcher number 3. Okay, if you're wondering what power of the floor launchers we're using, this is going to be a 4 impact floor launcher, 4 impact floor launcher, and a 5 impact floor launcher right there to end it off. Alright, this portion over here, we basically left it empty. I basically decided that I will fill in all of these launchers towards the end on wave on the last and final wave, wave 30, when it comes here, I'll slap down my additional tiles over here. If you guys want to fit it up right now, you can also do so, but generally speaking, if you're playing in a 4-player mode, you know, with 4 full stacked teams, you know, this particular area might not even be used. Your entire team could just stand down here and dance and shoot at whatever bosses come through here, and you'll be good to go. Alright, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so other than that, let me go ahead and continue this point over here. This part over here is exactly the same. We have a tar pit, we have our wall launcher over here, we have a wall launcher over here, as well as the gas trap up above. Okay, and this wall over here, we have our little block off over here, our upturned floor piece with a accompanying slanted piece over there. We also have another wall going on over here as well. Alright, 1 wall over here, 2 walls over here, 3 walls over here, and 4 walls over here. Okay, so this particular area here has been significantly updated. Alright, so do take note, 4 walls over there. Over here, we still have it exactly the same. We still have this open 3x1 tile set right there. Open 3x1 tile set right there with a wall across that side over there as well. Alright. So this is pretty much it for the upper floor over here. A 2x2 over there, some walls off to the side over there, a wall over there, and a little diagonal over there, wall over there as well, and some of these little slanted pieces up here to make sure that we do not actually have what do you call that, lobbers flinging in. I am sorry we have to press that escape key. That XP notification thing is driving me insane. I don't know why it just keeps playing. Alright, anyway, so going up here, we have our little this is our backup lobber shield to ensure that the husks from the bottom over here do not actually fling. Okay, it goes up over here, 1 tile, curve, 2, 3, and 4. These 4 over here will basically save your life if you ever do have any kind of shenanigans going on below over there. If there's any kind of blow-ups, you know, and stuff like that, this lobber shield over here will save your life. Okay, so take note of that. Alright, so now that we're going to go into the actual funnel system itself, I'm going to go ahead and head out. I'm going to head out to where the spawn is to update you guys about how exactly has this spawn changed. Alright, how have we actually changed up this entire area right here? Okay, so as we note right here, the spawn comes in on this side here, they spawn in from that side over here, they spawn in on this side over here, and they do spawn in from that side over there as well. But first and foremost, let's start from this particular area right here. Okay, this is where the spawn is. We do in fact have our 3 gas traps over here. 1 gas trap, 2 gas traps, and 3 gas traps right there. Okay, 3 gas traps over there, and right on the edge over there we do have a wall launcher number 1 and wall launcher number 2. Now as the husks spawn in from this side over here, they are gonna basically try to move towards this side over here, or for the ones that are over here, they're gonna try and move up towards the side over here, all of which allows your wall launchers to get some nice good value. This one sends them backwards and this one sends them off to the side over here. Okay, which is going to allow you to get some nice value over there. Okay, so as we continue moving up here, okay, we do have the husks coming from here. We have wall launcher number 1 and wall launcher number 2 over here. We also do have a little additional wall over there to make sure that the husks, if they do get sent across from that side over there, that they do not in fact fly too far and hit this portion over here and land up on the ledge over there. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly rig up a little dart trap over there. I think I might have missed out on that. There we go. Alright, so 2 wall launchers over there, dart trap on that side. We have gas trap going on up above. 1, 2, and 3. 3 gas traps right there. Okay, up over here we do have our wall launcher number 1, wall launcher number 2 off to the left side over here. And the husks are going to enter this particular final portion right here. We have another wall launcher there, a dart trap off to the left, and we also do have a gas trap up above. Gas trap once again, slowing floor spikes, wall dart to the right, wall launcher right there. Moving on to this particular portion over here, we do in fact have our tar pit. Slowing floor spikes has not been used, but tar pit instead. Wall dart off to the right, gas trap up above. Okay, turning this corner over here, floor spikes, wall launcher, gas trap, wall darts off to the left. Okay, off to this side over here, we have our tar pit, gas trap, wall launcher straight ahead. Off to the left over here, we have tar pit, wall launcher, gas trap up above. Behind us over here, we do in fact use a timeout room. Okay, so we have our retractables and our standard timeout stuff. Alright, moving on to this tile over here, we have our final tar pit, another wall launcher. And as we head across to this side over here, you might be wondering, what is this shenanigan going on over here? We have in fact our slowing floor spikes with double wall launches left and right, as well as a dart trap over here. This particular portion over here is basically for our wall launcher that is going on up here. When the husks do come in from this side over here and get stuck by this tar trap, this wall launcher in fact is going to send them across into this particular portion right about here. And this is generally to accommodate smashes, because more often than not, anything other than smashes should not even reach that point. If a smasher, however, does reach that upper point over there and get sent down, these two wall launchers here are basically to smash away their impact guard, to make them extremely weakened, so that this wall launcher right here is going to be able to send them flying once again deep down into that funnel right there. And if that one's on cooldown, they will going to walk right back up, and it's going to send them right back down once again. Alright. Or alternatively, this one over there is also going to send them across into this area right here as well. Alright, so that basically covers it for this particular funnel system right here. Let me go ahead and cover this side right here. Okay, so this is from the other side. This is the other spawn that spawns in right about here on this part. Okay, so let's go ahead and cover that. So if we do have husks coming in from this side right here, we're going to be walking up on this side right here, first tile. Alright, moving up, we have our dart traps going on over there. We have some gas traps going on up above, gas trap over there as well, another gas trap right there. We have our wall launcher off to that side, and as they're heading up over here, another wall launcher off to the right. Gas trap number 1, gas trap number 2. This tile over here has been intentionally left open. You don't want the husks to get stuck. Alright, wooden floor spikes over there, wall launcher off to that side, dart trap off to the left. Okay, moving on to this tile over here, we have wall launcher, slowing floor spikes, gas trap up above. Over here, we have gone ahead and left this particular area open so that the wall launcher is able to rotate the husks and shoot them back out. Okay, off to this side over here, we have a tar pit, dart traps down there on the right side, and a wall launcher sending them back. Alright, as they move over to this part over here, we have retractable floor spikes with double broadsides over there. You might be wondering why all this damage going on over here, because that particular wall launcher over there is also going to send husks, and it's going to clip them onto the side over here, which allows us to get some nice good damage over there on that single tile. Okay, so once again, we do have the husks coming in from this side over here, as we are having this wall launcher here, sending them backwards. So much, we also have this wall launcher on this left side over here that's also going to send them into this funnel sequence over here off to this side. Okay, but without going into much detail on this side, however, I will cover this particular portion here first, because all of the husks that do spawn in from this side over here, instead of trying to go over there, they are going to walk up from this funnel system over here onto that side, which connects it all. Okay, so let's go ahead and cover this particular side first. This spawn over here, they're going to spawn in on this side. We do have our 4 gas traps over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 gas traps. Alright, we have wall launcher number 1, wall launcher number 2. We also do note that over here we do not in fact have any slowing floor spikes over there. We have left it intentionally open. Okay, so 2 wall launchers over there, empty floors. Alright, wooden floor spikes over here, gas trap over there, gas trap over there. We also have double wall darts going on over there that is shooting into the funnel sequences. Slowing floor spikes over there, wall launcher over there, gas trap up above, slowing floor spikes down here, wall launcher over there, gas trap up above, as well as wall darts off to the left. Alright, tar pit over here, as well as wall launcher, as well as a ceiling gas trap right here. And this is basically the part where we have the husks connecting. So as you note right here, if the husks come through here, it'll get sent by the wall launcher on the left. If they don't get sent by the wall launcher on the left, they'll get sent by the wall launcher on the right. This wall launcher on the right sends them into this amazing funnel system over here, which allows us to get some nice, good value. Alright, so once again, we have the wooden floor spikes over here, wooden floor spikes over there, and then we have our entire connecting tunnels right here. So this basically covers it, I do believe, for the C amplifier. This basically covers it for the C amplifier. I've covered all of the wall-offs happening on the side over there. We've also covered the potential lobber backup shields over there. All these lobber protection going on over here as well. Alright, and let's take a look and see, have we covered everything? We want to make sure that we don't miss out on anything. Done. Everything is done on that side over there. Lava side over there, done. This part over here is done as well. Alright, I think that should cover it, guys. I think that should cover it for our Amplifier C update video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be going on to our next one in just a moment. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video once again, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care now guys, bye bye.